Alrighty. Little sad that she played Fenris to a location that's filling, but is what it is. Jeff listens to System of a Down. I was, in fact, a teenager during the mid 2000s, early to mid 2000s. Get to enable stature with this Moon Knight. Get to enable Black Knight. Ooh, Gwenpool? Don't mind if I does. Holy. Wow, we are cooking them. All right, don't hit Knightmare.
Power must be controlled.
Well, we mostly dodged Knightmare. They opened us back up on the right, which is nice. I've got two lovely 9 power leads. What's not to love? Oh, this is a very specific one, by the way, though. But if the bill passed the House with no changes from the Senate, that means the language that screws professional gamblers and card players is in there, right? They're gonna get taxed to high hell and back. Is what that means. No changes. Good luck, Godspeed. The bill has passed, chat. For people who haven't been keeping up with politics this morning, the bill has passed. It's going to his desk. You don't need Knightmare in this deck. He's kind of useless if you don't have Agatha. Thankfully, I'm very good at drawing Agatha. So it works. It works out that we're playing Knightmare. Oh, and for people who aren't familiar with what I'm referencing about professional gamblers, there was language added in the Senate to the big, beautiful bill that people can only write off 90% of their losses. Meaning that if you make $1 million in gambling winnings and you spent $1 million in entry fees, you have to pay taxes on $100,000 is essentially how it works. Even though you didn't make that money, you earned it, but also spent it. I'm trying to start a business too. It's a very bad time to be a small business. not good. Does it go into an effect now or later? So, varying bits, they time in at different parts. But by and large, most of the bill goes into effect this fall, but not all of it. It's complicated, is the answer to your question. Do I Gladiator so I can Fenris Wolf something? Probably not. It's probably just Ebony Blade so I can Arrow plus Bob, right? Oh, I actually don't want to Arrow Kahori over though, right? Is it actually just this? I think it's this. Good night. To the cubes.
Victory.
Oh man, capitalism loves this bill, chat. We're up almost 400 points today. The Dow's gonna break 45,000 for the first time ever. I think everything's gonna be okay, obviously. Trill Brady, thank you for the 3/4 of a year. Welcome back. The line's going up. It can't be stopped. Matthias, thank you for the over 2 years. Welcome back. The fascists are temporary, the markets are forever. I'm Shtick. Thanks for remembering to press the Prime button. I appreciate the over 2 years. I think Lady Sif is generally better than Knightmare, especially when we have Ghost Rider and Black Knight. So they're a Shang-Chi deck, but they can't Shang-Chi this one, so as you will. Is it Mysterio? It's not. Chavez, thank you for the 2 years. Appreciate that. Copied Shaw is scary. Are we cooked? I think we're cooked. Where are they gonna Shang me, gamers? They can't Shang and Shaw, right? Oh, it was surged. It's a 2 energy one. Oh, we're super dead. Yeah, I don't think there's any lines. Shangdon Shaw. The Shawshang Redemption. It's not a redemption for us, Chip.
Power must be controlled.
Is our Shang surge too? Sure is. Sure is. Picasso, thank you for the 2 years. I appreciate that. Welcome back. We'll play Bobbert in the middle so he can hopefully jump into Asgard here. To the rat. Hope it really is an Oscorp to the right. Or a murder world. Alright, 50% of our deck lets us mitigate Agatha's downside next turn. Fifty percent. What a wonderful 50%er. This is how the 50% live. Yep. God, their surges have just been incredible. Oh, I think I'm Moon Knighting in the hope that we take their Shang-Chi away.
Power must be controlled.
Okay, they've been to Kahori though, yeah? An 8 power Kahori? And I'm winning the left. Actually, what if I do this? Statistically, oh, Kahori's guaranteed to hit something here, right? No, she gets the same thing twice. I'm gonna do this. I think this is ideal. On average, Kahori hits at least something here. If Kahori hits anything here, we win the game. Because we pull the Shang into here, and then Kahori comes back here. A one point on the left. Got him. Victory. Nice Shang-Chi, nerd. Look at our lovely Agatha. She's a party lady. Hey Jeff, I don't know if you're into Supercell games, but they put a merge auto battler into Clash Royale this week. That's neat. I don't think I have bandwidth to check out any non-sponsored stuff at this current point in my life, though. Okay, I have my finger in too many live service games as is. I think my non-sponsored games that I'm definitely checking out in the short term are like, I plan to check out the Digimon TCG digital client when that drops. I think there's a Naruto card game that I may or may not look at, and then there's Pokemon Champions coming out at some point in the next 6 months that I'm gonna poke into. Digimon into Thinktail. You know, I saw a stat online that said Digimon was actually like the 4th highest grossing TCG behind Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Magic for last year. Yeah, Lorcana had slipped to like 5 or 6. In your opinion, what online card game gives you the most value for your money? Marvel Snap. I also don't think it's particularly close. Pound for pound, Marvel Snap's economy is very reasonable and fair after their rework. Digimon's digital client is set to come out this summer, Jing. They're supposed to be showcasing it soon. Go Black Bolt into Ghost Rider Stature. My only concern with, and this is one of the reasons why I've been so infatuated with Shadowverse, is because Shadowverse is a purely digital card game, meaning they'll do balance passes. After experiencing live balance in Marvel Snap and how well they do it, I have to say, going back and like, one of the things that was the biggest drag about playing Pokemon Pocket was the fact that they don't balance cards when they very clearly need it. They never make cards that are too bad to play better, and they never take the things at the top and pull them down, except to power creep them in newer expansions. I really, really enjoy when card games use the tools available to them and give small tweaks to metagame balance. I think it's such a better player experience. Isn't Pokemon Pocket a different card pool than Paper Pokemon TCG? It is a different card pool, but they still don't do balance changes. I think we're just Moon Knighting. Nailed it. me do this, and then next turn I can blade plus stature. Be a 9 power blade. Yeah, Moon Knight's got it in for Kahori today for sure. If Knightmare swaps Stature's text box, does she stay 1 cost? She does not. Oh my gosh, that is a hub, Kahori. I didn't even process that they weren't supposed to have that. Yeah, that is a hub, Kahori. What a joke. Funny, funny, haha. Funny, haha. Yes, they already lashered, so unless they have a way to add stats left, they're cooked there. I'm betting 12-25 wins the mid. Either 25 wins the mid or 5 wins the right. Pretty solid hand here for us. Agatha will throw a Vibranium somewhere. Moon Knight will come down and clear Agatha out and give us a 14 power door. So long as this isn't like deep space. Oh, did the Quinjet bundle make the shop today? That's fun. I'm hulking. Oh. They haven't shown us Shang-Chi yet, but there is Abu next. There's a reasonable chance he's lurking. Gosh, Moon Knight is so good. He's such a powerful effect. We've been to another Kahori. Let's just add Kahori's number.
Clear for takeoff.
I have priority. What if I just do this and pull Galacta into the center? Yeah, that's totally the line, right? Come to mama. Come to mama. She's such a lovely lady. Could we go back to release Arrow yet? What do we think? Is release Arrow broken? Dangerous, but I'm in. Yep. Yeah, obviously she wouldn't stay a 5/9. You put her back to like a 5-6 or whatever. What a poopy location. You know, I have a free mulligan here. I'm gonna mulligan the Adelan. What did Arrow do? Arrow moved every card your opponent played during their current turn, including face down ones, to where she was. Incredibly strong effect. Old Arrow plus old Kingpin was something, weren't they, though? Weren't they? All right, Knightmare, your time to shine, bud. Excuse me? Oh wait, he's gonna lose this thing though, right? Proxima. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. God, he's so toxic. I'm so confused. Are they, like, changing Camelot? Or, like, what's the deal / plan here? Is one of their unknown cards Luke Cage? They have 9 energy. Was it better to arrow the left so they're stuck with power there? Maybe. Should they're good and muted for their snap here. That's the part where they show me Shang-Chi. Ah, they were just done playing. Knightmare's a fun way to play with this card. Arrow was a sweet call out too. Quidjet bundle. Oh, lovely piece of art and a good ratio of credits. The Eternal Slayer. Thank you for the 1.5 years. Welcome back. Mastery. Expensive clay. I like that one less than the Creative House Pocket one, too. Creative House Pocket art's so good. Alright, gamers. We can take a pause for the cause to let some adverts roll, but we are certainly going to play some more Knightmare Agatha stuff here when we get back. It's been a good time so far. Appreciate everybody hanging out. Don't go anywhere. BRB. If you're watching on YouTube, tap the like button. Appreciate the over 100 folks that have done that already today. Club Alliance missions. I hate when it's borders instead of variants. This one's a premium mystery at least. The borders, the borders feel almost like boosters in terms of booby prizes. Peak Erisham had over a 70% win rate, or over 70% play rate. I was really surprised, and I'm honestly a little disappointed that Second Dinner waited 4 months to bring Sanctum Showdown back, and they didn't change anything about it. Was really a very weird choice that it took them forever to finally have it come back around, and they didn't touch the ban list at all. Oh, the rocks aren't great for me. Okay, now that's kind of funny. Okay, so if I could set up this being my only even cost card, Moon Knight will put it into play because it's Wolverine. Wow, Agatha played into killed for them. That's lucky. Okay, and then this is Frigga, and this is Absorbing Man. So if I play Ghost Rider, what is he? If I play Ghost Rider, he'll copy a 3/5 for me. So Agatha's playing herself at random to one of these two locations. So if I play Black Bolt, I'm winning all three. Yep. I need to put myself ahead everywhere, so that wherever she flips out, we win the other two. The rock with the sunspot animation is pretty funny. I agree. Sorry, I got distracted by that game because Knightmare was amusing, but I think Sanctum Showdown in Marvel Snap is the first time I've ever experienced a metagame in a card game where the deck that was the most popular by a significant margin wasn't the most powerful. Like, generally speaking, people gravitate towards playing the decks that are better, but Guardians is just so easy and obvious that everybody moved towards playing it instead. What can you swap Knightmare for in this deck? So if you swap Knightmare out, you just gotta accept you have one less way to get Agatha out of your hand. You just play a different on-cost card. Pick your favorite 1, 3, or 5 energy play. I think part of the problem is how the design of the game mode discourages experimentation. Yeah, that's a fair and good take. The fact that you have to win to get a scroll back discourages you from innovating. So you'd rather play the deck that's 50% than try and find a deck that's 56%. I think is definitely big true. How that type of thing ends up working. The reward for innovation is somewhat minimal, and the downside if you brick is high. It's a good way to put it. They have 35 power in play. I have 40 power in play. Damn, I wish I could win the center. We're just likely dead on the left is the problem. I needed them to boomer stamp me so Bob could jump center. But we have one if Bob jumps center. They're up 15. We're up. No, that would have lost still. So just because you felt like you had enough scrolls to play what you wanted doesn't mean there isn't a very clear system structure incentive to play the deck that you feel is going to win more frequently. Sanctum as a game mode is definitely structured in a way that's like more punishing than the regular ladder, for example. I guess Moon Knight's not guaranteed to tag Agatha here. It's pretty likely, though. Alright, we dodge the Vibraniums. Sometimes lucky rubber ducky. If we don't top deck Lady Sip, I think we flip the coin with the Moon Knight. Game. And they had no card in hand. That's so brutal. I think we'll just play it out at this point. We're pretty cooked. I'm not playing 4 today. It's nice to play the Guardians in a more viable atmosphere. I agree. I think they're iconic characters that are generally unplayable in Marvel Snap, which is part of why people like them in that game mode. Alright, this might actually have a line to victory. Arrow fills the right, and then Agatha flips with herself. She flips center, we could be good to go.
Who will the winds bring?
This is probably just a pure coin flip for the opponent. They probably can't beat Agatha in both. Rip. Narrator, they could beat Agatha in both. Forgot about Zabu. There are no coin flips in Bossing Sam. Infinite Conquest. The fact that Infinite Conquest just doesn't have any collection level based matchmaking really makes a lot of the games non-games. It's so high variance, half the time we queue up and there's just like no one. None of the games are very interesting. Kids, gambling is bad. I just pulled Joaquin Torres from a pack. It's the 24 other cards I could have actually used. So, I mean, it sounds like your next pack's going to be really good then, yeah? Oh my goodness. Would have been brood. Would have been brood rip. When you play Agatha, do you only get Agatha boosters? Yeah, why would you want a card that's not playing the game for you to get boosters? Silly. Agatha's doing the work, she gets the boosters, kids. Wait, there's a copy of Angel in their deck? Oh, from the hub. What I told her. This brings back Moon Knight, yeah.
I'm coming for you.
They had no even cost cards in their hands. Can they get extra stats into the right here? Ooh. Not gonna lie, it's the best clay I've ever seen. When they go to 17 here? This is more than 17. I'm beating 6 points to the center. We'll see what they have. Never before seen, so that's a lie. Okay, now that's funny right there. What a beastly polymorph. Unlucky. Beast is always good for Jeff, even when it's not his beast. That's true, you know. Good, clean fun for the whole family. Beast turning into a 4-6 near you soon. Okay. Before the MCU, Guardians of the Galaxy were C-tier heroes. Yeah, but now they're everybody's favorites. We got an odd cost card out of the hub. That's nice. Alright, gamers, we can dodge a Killmonger for a turn, we can dodge a ball. Rats. So long. No, you won't be missed, bud. Guess it's Gladiator, question mark. Can Fenris Wolf activate the space threat? It cannot.
I definitely need to change.
You're welcome. Go to the right, Logan.
Enough said, Bob.
Thank you. Oh my goodness! Me oh my, this is a copy of Null, chat. This is a copy of Null! And then we have Arrow here and Stature somewhere else. Oh, you know what? They could like blow up Martyr though, right? They're gonna totally blow up Martyr, and then I'm gonna get Martyr.
What a game!
Needed it sooner. Probably dead. Punished for not playing the Stature last turn by drawing the bomb. Yeah, Fenris considers Null 0. Ongoing is not visible. Excuse me? Holy overcommit, Batman. Oh, did they think I was getting Null? They must have thought I was getting Null. Scotty was unaware. Blissfully unaware. They thought they had to overpower Null. Valuable lesson was learned on this day of days. That's awkward. I guess she plays herself at least, though. think it's just the snow. Wave, Red Hulk. I don't know who you are. Tau, Cannonball, Gambit. I think we're cooked, chat, but why did they not put Deadpool on that bridge? That's a good question.
Enough said, bub. What a game!
It's funny that she still has her animation when she plays out, even though she's not playing out her own, even though she's not playing herself. Should we try and discard the Deadpool? That's an interesting thought. I kind of don't hate that. I don't think death is free.
Enough said, bub.
I definitely need to change my underwear.
Goodbye, Logan. Yeah, we drew the stature as well. So this is a cannonball, which is interesting with Rickety Bridge. So I could go stature plus Agatha, or I could go cannonball plus stature. I'm beating death on the left. Gets this. Just depends on how much they have with their death. Oh, they have null. Damn. That sucks. I wasn't thinking about null. So we would have beaten null with cannonball plus stature here. Right? No, I would have been 50-50. I really don't want to play against Destroy with this deck anymore. Doesn't seem very fun. I'll get one more match in here. One or two more. Try and get a good one.
Opponent snap. Oh, snap.
Woo! Must be allergic to the fact that they broke the music in this game. I expect we're losing this. Hopefully we win the 50-50 here. Nice. US agent, eh? this over here. It's nice and indestructible. And then we'll have Ghost Rider for the center next turn. They can be a Shadow King deck. That's another reason to Era this year. Oh! I forgot. I forgot that Tau was technically the last played card. And I'll play this here just in case they Shadow King me. They skip their turn, so this Iron Patriot card is Infinite.
Victory.
Look at all of our Alliance missions getting done, gamers. Fives. Deck's not bad playing fives. Honestly, this deck was pretty good in general. I'm pretty happy with it. The Knightmare, this deck had some stats for a little while and has been close, I think. And Knightmare being a third 3 energy way past Moon Knight and Lady Sif to make Agatha's drawback not be a thing for you felt really clean. We play a couple of other cards that are reasonable to slot Knightmare onto as well, and we had some really fun and interesting games. This is easily one of the most dynamic cards to release in the last month, other than Merlin. Just puts you in so many situations that are so different than anything else you'd get anywhere else in Snap. Liked the games that we had there a lot for sure.